Let's do some curry baigan and beef. Come on into Jenny's Walk. Let's make this lovely recipe, one of my favorite from my childhood. Come on into Jenny's Walk and let's put this lovely dish together. So for this here, I have some lovely fresh thin slice, as you can see, very thin cut beef, and I'm going to slice this up to make our lovely beef and baigan. Foodies, so this is the eggplant that I'm using. This is those Korean eggplant that you will find. I think this is very sweet. So all I did is cut the head and the tail off, and I give it a little stripe peeling. As you can see right here, I took some of the skin out. So you'll see a peel and a miss, a peel and a miss. So what I'll be doing now, in my pot, I'm going to add it in. After I give it a good little chip, I put some salt to let it sweat a little bit, and then I blot it out. So now it's going to go into my pot with high heat, and I want to add a little bit of turmeric. Give it a nice little fry for like 4 minutes. We'll be right back. Okay, foodies, so this looks good. So now let me take this out. I'm going to be adding now some mustard oil. This is edible mustard oil. And I'm going to add in some cumin seed. And go some cumin seed. And I'm going to let this come up to a little cook, and then we'll be right back. So that looks good now. So in goes some fresh curry leaf. I'm just going to give it a good little break. Yep. That's how it does it. Now here's my ginger garlic paste and my onions and my 2 green chilies. I want to add that in. And here I have my green seasoning of sofrito and 2 peppers. Nice and pureed. So I'm going to let this go for a good 5 minutes on medium-low heat. Ready. So this looks good now. So I'm going to add a little bit of hing. There you go. And I'm using a curry today, G-O-A-N, Goan curry. It's a fish curry, but I want to add it in. Get lovely flavors here into our baigan and beef. Give that a good mix, and I'm going to add a little bit of that turmeric or haldi powder. There you go. So let this come up to a nice cook now. 2 tablespoons of water to wake up my curry. It's good, my dear foodies. All we see is just the oil. So this is my beef that I give a good cut, and I marinate it overnight with just some fresh herbs and a little bit of my spices. I'm going to give this a good mix. This should cook very quickly because it's very thin, as you can see in the packet that I showed to you. Lovely recipe here from Jenny's Walk. I'm making baigan and beef, balanjan, melanjan, eggplant, whatever name you know it as, melanjan, aubergine. That is what Jenny's Walk is making today with some eggplant. So let me put the lid on and let this continue cooking. Okay, foodies. Oh, wow. That looks great. Nice little bubble in there. So now I want to add 1 beef bouillon, and I'm going to add some my kosher salt for flavor. In goes that. A lot of anger going on inside that pot right now. And I want to add some tomato. This is about a half a cup of diced tomato. We're going to put that in, and we're going to give this a good mix now. This looks beautiful, and I want to leave the pot open now on high heat, and I want all this moisture to just fry right out. That's going to be another 5 minutes. Okay, foodies, so you see there's a lot of oil bubbling there now. So you know I'm going to wash this pack, right? Real island style. So we're going to add a little bit of boiling water because you want to cook that beef a little bit, but not too much. If you overcook your beef, what happens, it gets very husky, and it's going to get like tough, you know, so we don't want that. And this beef is thinly cut, so this is going to cook very quickly. So let me leave this here for a good 10 minutes, and we will be back. This looks nice now. So all that water have burned down, and that beef is very much soft and nice. So now I want to add my eggplant, and I'm going to let this get a nice little saute now. And let me sprinkle a little bit of my cilantro, and I'm using parsley. Let this get a little cook, and in goes some lemon juice, because sometimes that aubergine or balanjan, baigan, this itch. So there you go, foodies, our lovely baigan or balanjan and beef. delightful dish here I made with that lovely fish curry that I used, and curry powder, and that baigan that we saute with that turmeric. And pairs well with that would be a lovely paratha roti or dal puri. So don't forget to like and share and give this recipe a try. Simple and easy, do it. Great for dinner or even a breakfast. Thank you for joining me from my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy cooking.